Hi everyone, very good afternoon. It's our second and our final show for the day at Carnation Crafts TV. I hope you're well. I hope you're enjoying the new launch. I think lots of you have already ordered it. That's good news, and it's on its way if you have. If you haven't seen it yet, I think this is one of the most imaginative and personalised launches Carnation Crafts have ever done. Because when you think of personalisation, you think of, okay, you might be able to put someone's name on a card, you might be able to put someone's birthday or date or age on a card, but that's about as far as you can go. You might, if you're lucky, find a topper with maybe, I don't know, a character that's got doing the job that that person's doing. But now you can make your own characters. You've basically, with all in a day's work, got the characters, male, female, different skin tones as well, different hairdos, different attachments, different hats, different accessories, different clothes for really virtually every job I can think of, whether it's someone that works in an office, whether it's someone that's an artist, whether it's someone that's a fireman, policeman, labourer, farmer, whatever it might be, you've got all the outfits and all of the artwork is free to download and print off right now from Carnation Crafts website. But these are all dies. You've got Dressed for Success 1, Dressed for Success 2, and then you've also got a fantastic collection here, the Words of Admiration. So you've got the beautiful archway, which acts as like a doorway or an alcove or something, and then all of these really positive, bold capital letter words: new, you're amazing, best, job, best of luck, most wonderful, lots of, all those wonderful positive words that you can make up the phrase and make up the title for your cards. And as you can see on the bottom row there, underneath the actual collection, you've got a pilot and a flight attendant. How many people do you know are both of those things? You know, lots of pilots have got flight attendant wives, lots of flight attendants have got, you know, maybe pilot wives as well. So there's an opportunity to personalise this. Private investigator with the dark glasses on. Hey, you've got the army down there as well. They're throwing their berets in the air. They've just passed out maybe, and they're celebrating that. So you can now personalise the card you want to make for the person that's asking you to make it, or the person that's asking you to make it for someone else. $89.99 is your price. Now, that is a discounted price. There's no promo code or anything like that to worry about, because basically Carnation makes sure that on the launches that you tune in for, as a reward for you, you get that extra 10% discount. On Monday, the price will go back up to what it should be, which will be $99.99. But if you order it today, you can get the whole collection for that price of $89.99. ClearPay is there if you want to spread the cost interest-free. Also, PayPal Pay in 3 is there for you if you want to spread the cost into 3 payments. So that would be just £30, wouldn't it? £30 over 3 monthly payments. Now, if you want to order this, order the dies. It's 231108. The guys at Carnation Crafts HQ will pick and pack your order and post it straight away. You might even get it tomorrow. Lots of people do get it the day after.
Well, June's already got it.
June's already got it. June, congratulations. Many congratulations. You obviously ordered it earlier on when it first became available. Today's the launch date on Carnation Crafts TV. So yeah, let us know if you've already got your order. Now, not only are you looking forward to getting these dies, you can look forward to right now printing off all of the artwork. We call them at Carnation vignettes. So you've got basically all of the clothing, all of the people, all of the artwork for the archway as well is on our website right now, carnationcrafts.co.uk. Just go to downloads, click free downloads, and then look for all in a day's work. And then all of that artwork, together with backgrounds, which I know Dawn's going to show you fairly soon, are there for you to print off, absolutely free of charge. That's our way of saying thank you for buying the main collection. I'm not with Carla today. Carla's still recuperating. She's getting better. She's in good spirits, but she'll be back with you very, very soon. But in a place today, someone I've not worked with for about 2 years, and we had such a ball earlier. Dawny!
Hiya!
You all right?
Yeah, I'm all good, and this is so exciting.
It is.
Love this range because it is so different. And just to show you some of the vignettes that you can print off, look at this. You've even got all the centre, you've got housekeeper, lumberjack, marketing coordinator, investigator, IT engineer. You have got it all in different colours, so you can print these off, add them to your cards, or if not, put them on the back.
Yeah.
Bear in mind, you can make and sell with these. So if you wanted to, can you imagine going and having just a couple out on your stand, and then you could say, right, but I can have a list of all the ones you can make.
I'm just thinking maybe you give a little tip to your postman at Christmas, or to the binman, or whatever it might be. Put that in a personalised card. How special will that be? They'll be made up.
Broadcaster. I could get one for you, Dave. So I've got that. We've got cleaner, businesswoman, butcher, carer. They are all in here. Security guard.
Singer for you.
Yeah, no, I'm no singer, Dave. Well, depends where I've been and what I've been doing. But
Yeah.
anyway, I always sing like nobody's listening, so it don't matter. But look at the
I
backgrounds.
love these backgrounds.
These are incredible because, yes, they've got that slightly frosted look to it, but then it makes your images jump off the page. So when you're bringing your artwork in, this is really going to make it sing as well. So if I just quickly bring one in, let's just dress him a little bit because he's in his pants. We don't want to leave him like that. So, and you do get shoes with it as well, which I forgot a little bit last time. So don't worry, there is little shoes for him as well. But you've got the little jackets, but you can see already in the scene, it's already dressing it, and you've got that beautiful artwork to be able to do. You've got mix and match on these as well. I tidied these the right way round and I've still managed to do it. Then we've got the kitchen ones in there, or, you know, it could be a lab, it could be a little science lab. So again, with the teachers, this would work really well in there. We've got multiples of those. Then you've got this one with like the laptops on and desks, so it could be an office worker or something like that. But so many different variants for now you to go to. And look at this, the site. This looks fabulous. You might have a builder, you might have somebody who's a carpenter, something like that, a tradesman. This is going to be absolutely gorgeous to be able to mix and match those on there as well. But again, it's just printing them out at your leisure.
I mean, it's so clever that they've done it in soft focus, because that
Yes.
really gives you that appearance of depth and makes the main character stand out even more. And lots of you have said that you've actually downloaded and printed off all the
wow,
artwork
well
already,
done.
which is fantastic. Suzanne Page says, hi Dawn and Dave and Miss
Hi.
Taz, get well soon Carla. She
Yeah.
says, brought this and it was delivered yesterday, and ordered a
Wow.
few other bits from Carnation Crafts, and my parcel was delivered in less than 20 hours from making my order. Carnation are so fantastic. Well, thank you for that. And while you're actually on the website printing off the vignettes, have a little look. We've got the Black Friday event going on the website, and there's 35% off quite a few things like your essential glues, pro print paper, all that sort of thing. So yeah, while you're there, take advantage. Lots of you have said that you've stocked up on all those essentials. While they're at a special price, if they're things you're going to need, take advantage of the web deals. Now, carrying on looking not only at the backgrounds, but also at the artwork that's going to match with the dies.
Exactly. And like I say, then obviously you've got your ladies and your gentlemen as well, but it depends what sort of underwear you wear. I'm just saying. So again, you can mix it and match it. So we could have you on this one, Dave. So then you've got obviously your little aprons in there. So it could be for a chef, it could be for a cleaner, it could be for a hairdresser, that kind of thing on there as well. So you've got all of those. You do get the little shoes in different colours. So
Yep.
you've got those, and hopefully I've got the right ones this time. Then you have got little beards here. Can you see these? You've got the beards. So if you want to coordinate this for somebody, and also don't forget, add a little bit of your white highlight pens to it, just add a little bit more definition to it and things like that. Like with this, obviously you've got the bigger hair, but you can cut elements off. So again, customize it for those people in your life.
Alison on Facebook says there's one for Dawn and Carla, best tutor.
Oh,
you can make best tutor.
thank you. That's cute. That's really kind of you.
Then
Thank
you've got your scrubs.
You have, and like I say, this reminds me of my dentist, because at my dentist they all wear blue.
Yep.
So they all have those. But like it might be a carer or somebody like that.
My vet wears green.
Yep, so your
Yep.
vets and everything. So this, again, you could customise it for whoever you want. Hospitals, charities, things like that, make all these cards. Then you've obviously got your fantastic die, which then in your vignettes, the pre-coloured artwork looks like this. You've
Yeah.
got so many different
What
layers.
company gives you artwork for an outline die like that?
Exactly,
I mean, only
look at
Carnation.
this.
Yeah.
This is what I mean. You can make it look like a wood effect. You could add a bit more ink to it. You've got all the elements to even put like some of the sentiments behind as well, because that would sit with, you know, the words lovely, amazing. No, that might be a bit too. You could put best in there. You can put, you know, look in there. You've got them all to add in there. But look at this when it's cut. The layers, the mats and layers, even the little detail at the top. It is going to look fabulous. You've got your frames with your cartouche there, so these will sit onto there as well.
You said
and just
cartouche.
build
There
it
is
up.
something a little bit Egyptian about that.
There
looking,
is.
isn't there?
That's
Yeah.
what it makes me think of. Or like a feathered headdress. It's
Yeah.
got that kind of look about it as well. But again, if you look at it, it looks like a tunnel.
Yeah, it does.
You've got those bricks on there. Like we said before, you could change that into a front door, like with a line down the centre. So again, it would give it that look, but beautiful, incredible artwork.
And the fact that Carnation gives you all of this artwork, I mean, it literally guarantees your card is going to look incredible. You know, there's no need to colour it in because the artwork has been done professionally by Nick and his team, all in-house. The artwork's done, so you know where the artworks come from. You know that they give you permission to make and sell, so there's no question mark about, oh, can I do that or can't I? It's their artwork. They say fill your boots, you know, make as many things as you want.
Exactly, and you can see already. And bear in mind with some of these, like this could be like for your daughter or your friend, like a summertime card. If she's got a birthday, you've got your little vest top with your little denim skirts. You've got tops and shorts. You've got your high vis. So if you've got somebody like that, you've got your tradesman. This could also be doctors, dentists. You've got your chef's outfit there as well. You know, all your scrubs. You've got shirts. You've even got a little tie on here that I'll show you afterwards. But the policeman, you know, the combat gear and everything. You've got something for absolutely everybody. And I've never seen such a comprehensive kit that gives you all this. Look at all these.
Then all the accessories mean that you can choose what the person's wearing, holding, where that person is.
Yeah.
You know, I hate dies that dictate. You know, they just do one cut and that's it. You've got all these elements so you can build up a scene, tell a story.
That's it. You've got even like little scissors for hairdresser. You've got glasses if you want to put glasses or shades on them.
Palette for artists.
Yeah, you've got your crafty friends. You've got spanners. You've even got a
parrot.
A parrot. So you could add that in there as well. So it could be for events, things like that. You could add those in. You've got your baking, your cakes and things, chairs. You've got tables. You could be a little window or it could be a whiteboard. You've got so many accessories. It's incredible.
Now, that's only part of what we've got to offer you today, because another exciting aspect to the collection is this, the attaché card shape. Now, when I first saw this, I thought this is going to be massively popular. It's only £39.99. And when I show you a few finished samples in a minute, you'll get the idea behind this, because it stands alone. You could put gift cards in it if you wanted to. It could be for, and the winner is, like award ceremonies, that sort of thing. It would be a great way of announcing someone's won a prize or got a gold star at school or a speech day prize or something like that. But also you can put your characters from this fantastic all in a day's work collection inside as well. And you might think, well, how does that work? Well, this part here, just in case you're thinking that looks like either woodwork or brickwork, that's actually a die that cuts out the gusset. That's the word, isn't it? The gusset, which basically gives you little, I'll show you what I mean.
It gives you
little panels that your characters can sit on. So if I just open up this attaché case, this is Vera Bow who's done this. Hi Vera, if you're watching. Let me open it up. So the gusset basically is the bit in the middle where we've attached our characters and where we've attached our peonies. So that is giving you that raised section which makes the whole thing kind of pop out. But how cool is that? You don't expect that. So that's actually for someone who is a brilliant artist, with the paint palette in her hand. Nice one, Vera, that's fantastic. But equally, if you don't want to put the characters in the attaché case, it works as a standalone. Let me show you a few other cards as well. Lavinia Newton from the design team's done this. To the policewoman, or it could be policeman. You've got to a brilliant baker. So this is just kind of standard card shapes, like a tent card. But then again, when you bring in this, which is the attaché, used as like a portrait style, open it up and you can put them that way as well. So it can be a traditional open and closed card, or it can actually be an attaché case. It's entirely up to you. And you don't have to use it all. You could just use certain elements of it. Pam Simpson has made this particular card. Again, that's a standard card shape. But another one that is, let me just show you here with the peonies. Look at this one. How beautiful is this? Barbara Treadwell's done this, and this is again the open and shut case. Amazing, best hairdresser, a bit like yourself.
Thank you, Dave.
There she is with her hairdryer in her hand as well. So really cool. So it really works with this collection brilliantly, but it also stands alone. So if you want to go for the attaché card shape, we're going to look at the board for it, which Dawn's got in front of her. But this is only $39.99, and I know lots of you have ordered this since it became available earlier today. 231115, and there's so many elements on it.
It is. It's fabulous. So obviously we're showing it you this way, but obviously you could use it landscape or portrait. Doesn't matter. You can use it landscape way. Do remember, if you cut two of these, you can put the other one on the other side so you can have it more decorative, or you can have it more plain. This is actually the clasp. If I show you the one that we did earlier, this is the clasp that sits on there to actually hold it together. Then you've got your extra little bits you can have over the top, or you can actually stick them down. Yes, Miss Taz.
Alison's asking, because obviously you can use magnetics.
Yes, you can. Magnets.
What would you use to stick that down?
Now, if you're using your magnets, what I tell you to do, obviously you'd have it on here. What I would do is stick this onto here. You can either use red liner tape or you can use like your pin flare glue. But what I would also do is cut another one of these and I would stick it over it so then it's hidden and it will be encapsulated and encased inside. So then that will give you that little bit more in there.
Well,
and if you're putting it on there, I'd also add an extra piece on the back to hide that one.
Alison, just to show you, I've actually got one here that Sue, our design team member, has done. So as you can see, the one side of the magnet is just hidden beneath that mirror card, okay, and the other one is visible, but you're not going to see it when it's closed, and they just marry together. So you can actually stick it down with red line tape or glue. It's entirely up to you, but also put something over it so it kind of camouflages it. But there we go, there's another one with a hairdresser.
It's beautiful.
It's great, isn't it?
But you've also got your extra hinges. So if you're doing mini albums, you can make a mini album out of this. You've got your hinges as well. So you could put your hinges on the side. You've also got these, which could be, obviously that one is a handle, but that one is more of a banner, but you could use it as a handle as well. You've got your little locking mechanism. You've got all of your metal findings on there. So if you're wanting to put them onto there to make a designer handbag, do so. But do cut some of the elements out of metal, and that's what then will make it look more realistic as well.
And here's another one. Lavinia Newton's done this, and again, by using the mirror card, it really does give you the look of metal for the handles and of course the straps on there. But if I open this one up, with that great use of that background, that kind of slightly out of focus background, it really creates that look of depth. Very, very effective indeed. So if you want your attaché card shape, that is a standalone product away from the main collection. If you want to buy both together, you can do, of course. And don't forget, ClearPay and PayPal Pay in 3 is there as well. If you're buying the main collection, it's free P&P. If you're adding, of course, the attaché into it, that will remain free P&P in the UK. If you're in the US, if you buy the main collection, it's $4.95 shipping and handling. If you're putting maybe your perfect papers or pro print paper or anything like that that's a bit weightier, your capped shipping and handling for you in America is $14.95. Okay, so order away. It's available right now. It's a very, very popular collection, and just go to carnationcrafts.co.uk and you'll see everything there. Take advantage of the Black Friday deals, of course, as well on the website. Lots of things have got up to 35% off. I know Taz saying it's really busy on the website. Oh, and our peonies with poise. We were asked about these earlier on. This is a brilliant, brilliant reduced price. It's only £14.94, and you'll see lots of the design team have used the peonies. I'll just show you one here quickly. Who's done this one? Vera's done this one. So this is using the card blank from the attaché case and using the peonies to great effect. So yeah, if you fancy those, we had lots of inquiries about that earlier on. £14.94 is the special Black Friday price on that. And again, the artwork for it is available on the website. There are new colourways for the peonies as well, which are brand new. So check those out on the website at a special Black Friday price as well.
Fabulous. Now I'm going to show you now how to use the vignettes, okay? So when you get this, obviously it's going to be an A4 sheet, as you can see. What you're going to do is score it first on the black score line. Don't go either side of it, it's got to be on it, okay? So score it, then you're going to get your spray adhesive. I've already done this one, spray adhesive in between, and then that is then going to give you your double-sided vignette, so it doesn't matter which side. You've got your dies in there, and again, pop this on to, hang on, other side, let me do this, sorry. Make sure you'll only do that once, believe you me. Now with this, obviously you've got that bleed line, so you've got that little bit that you can maneuver it and make sure it's in the right place. But then I'm using the Cut Tidy. Do make sure you get this. It's one of the best investments you'll get when you die cutting. Doesn't matter what machine you've got, it does, and it's in the sale as well on the website. These are A4 sheets. You can cut it in half if you want to. Main way to use it is to put it in between and that encase it, but I'm old school, so I tend to use it this way, but that's just me. But even if you've got a small machine, you can cut it with your scissors, but use it till it basically falls to bits and disintegrates, because that's the best bit. All these dies will go through all the major machines out there, so you're not got to worry. Thank you, Mr. Dave.
It's working.
It's working.
We've got a dodgy plug socket, so I was...
Just keep looking at it. If you take your eyes off it, it will stop working.
Savvy Crafter on YouTube says, morning again. Hi, Savvy Crafter. Sheila Parry says, hi, how wonderful these dies are from Carnation again. I'm on the naughty step again. Just bought mine. Loving your demos. Yeah, that wasn't Dawn making that noise.
Might be creaking a little bit, so bear with me. So
I've missed that laugh.
Have you?
Yes.
Some people don't, Dave. Some people are so grateful. They don't have to put up with it 24/7.
We haven't seen each other for 2
I
years. I
know,
worked
it's
it out.
crazy. We've been like ships in the
Well,
night,
we lived
haven't
together
we?
for a few years, didn't
Dave,
we?
don't start rumours.
Well, in separate rooms, but on the same
we
farm.
did. Yep, many a night we had quite a giggle, didn't we?
We did.
Okay, so just to show you, so obviously you've got your different ones that different skin tones that you can take and you can cut these out. So you've got different variants. As you can see, this one, she's in a little pants, and then we've got this one, and then obviously he's in his pants. So it depends what
Goodness.
what you want, and which I like. I think that's good.
Yes.
These would be fantastic if you've got children. You could cut loads of things out, but just to personalise it, this is really going to make a difference.
Well,
plus, you could have them as a couple.
I've had
You can
loads
mix
of
and match.
messages actually from people that saying that this type of thing is it's taking them back to their childhood.
Yes.
There was a well-known comic when I was young, not that I bought it because I was a boy, but Bunty.
You did buy it, Dave.
And lots of girls used to have characters that they dressed up with little flaps over the outfits. It's a bit like that, the concept of it, but it's got a lot classier, a lot more sophisticated,
Definitely.
and a lot more modern, obviously, because it's modern uniforms.
That's it. And bear in mind as well, obviously there is beards in there, but they've got a moustache as well. If you've got somebody who's just got, this is a hair piece, but I've worked out, if you actually turn the hair round, it can just have a little beard.
Yeah.
So again, you can alter it and make it whatever you want it to be. They have got little hair, so if you wanted to change that up, you can colorise it. But also, if you're looking at the colours in here thinking, oh, you know, my police officer hasn't got that colour hair and you want to swap it out, cut it in white and colour it with your alcohol pens as well.
Yep.
But then we've got a little police lady as well. So again, you can change the look, change the feel just by bringing it in. So
There must be hundreds of different permutations with this.
exactly, that, you know, because what you can also do as well, you know, like say if you wanted to cut the trousers off, and like we were saying before, if you have got some denim, old jeans, you've got your metal plate to cut in your die cut machine, because you've got the dies, you could actually give them denim trousers as well.
Yeah.
But like with this, look, we've got our little builder. Everybody needs a little builder in their life. Let me have a look. Have I got the little helmet? There we go. So he's got his little hard hat. So he's safe, health and safety first. So look, you can do that. He's also got his little tool belt. Look at his little tool belt that you can put him on.
I mean, personalisation is one of the best things about card making, and that's why, you know, whenever we offer you maybe stamp sets that have got different relations in the family, they always prove popular. But now we can not only personalise with words, but also numbers, but now you can personalise with characters themselves. Relate that job that person does, or that job that person's just got, promotion, whatever it might be. That's going to make that card even more special, so much more special.
And there is little boots on here, which I forgot earlier, so I do apologise. But you don't have to go barefoot. There is little boots for him as well. But this could be a her, not just a him. So again, we could swap it out. We could give her some hair, because lots of ladies work on building sites as well.
And if you're making a card for Dawny, then there's a paint palette.
Yeah.
So it's for crafters as well as you know, professional jobs as well.
And now they've got the hand positioned as well.
Yep.
They can actually, I would actually tuck it in a little bit behind, or I'd get a craft knife, just put a little nick so you could actually sit it in that bit as well. So you could actually add to that and actually make, actually there's a little craft knife here. I'm going to do this. Sorry, Carla, I'm just going to do this.
Crafting with a hard hat on, sometimes that's a good idea.
It is health and safety with me, believe it. You know that, Dave.
Yeah,
It's
I know
not
that.
always the safest place with me. So obviously you can turn it round, so it will actually, can you see, in a hand? So you can alter that a little bit. I would do that. So there's little tweaks that you can do. Obviously I've not stuck this down, so please bear with me. She's got a wobbly hat. But now, obviously she's oh, hang on, a closer slipped. But you can see there's builder, but then we can take that out and she could just be an artiste. So you've got all the details like that. Also, there's the laptops. So with this, sorry, there's fluff on these. You could actually, she could be holding a little laptop. She could be on site. She could be looking up, you know, measurements and everything. You have got all of these, but let's take it out and a bit of business wear now. Let's change.
I think it is the ultimate personalisation collection from Carnation. They've done it again. And remember, just in case you've never bought from us before, or you're not quite sure how it works, you order the dies will be dispatched straight away. No sooner do you make your order than someone is taking it off the shelf, putting it into a parcel and putting it in the post. You might even get it tomorrow. We've already had emails from people who said that they've got it already.
Yeah, it's instant.
But of course the artwork is instant. You can print that off right now. Just go to carnationcrafts.co.uk, go to downloads, free downloads, and then look for all of the day's work. And then the background papers, the scenes that we showed you, and all the artwork for the dies is on there, and you can print that off as many times as you like, free of charge, and you can do that right now. So you can admire the artwork this afternoon and wait for your dies to arrive, hopefully tomorrow or the next day.
And like with that, again, I would put the rod behind his hand, not in front, because it won't look right. Either use the craft knife like I did, or put his hand behind so it actually looks like he's holding it. And then you've got your little fisherman there as well. So again, you've got so many styles and different people that you could do this for. It'd be incredible. But like I say, make and sell. You can make and sell as many as you want. And also remember, if you've got a little stall, you could have some of these made up and say, choose, you know, what you want, but have all bits cut, and you can do that.
What job does he do? What job does she do?
Exactly. So like with this, could be somebody who looks after horses and things. You've got the different little hats that he could be wearing as well. So again, just enjoy it. You've even got this one. So you've got like your fireman's hat. So let's put this on for your little fireman on there. But this could be, if you did it in different colours, it could be like a space cadet, an astronaut.
Could be.
Do you know what I mean? You could change it up as well.
I mean, my sister-in-law got married a few months ago. He's a fireman. She's a policewoman.
I thought you were going to say she was an astronaut. I'm like,
Not
wow,
an astronaut,
Dave.
no. But that would have made a great wedding card, wouldn't it?
Yeah, definitely. And also, bear in mind, even with the army ones, you have got your little beret, and then you've got your outfit as well. And like one of my friends, his lad's in the army, and obviously it's quite difficult. But these as well, if you did them because you got the vignettes, the back and the front, you could put them on little, like, you know, kebab sticks. You could put them as toppers in tops of cakes.
Yeah, you could do.
So this would be great for like a birthday party. Little boys like army cakes and things like that. This would be a great one to do.
You could even, if you wanted to, make them into like little mini theatre characters.
Yeah.
You could have them on
the tunnel cards as well.
Kebab skewers or something like that, and they could like, kind of recreate their own little story.
That'd be great.
Now, if you look down the bottom on the second step, you'll see one card with the army theme, and they're all throwing their berets in the air, which is what they do when they pass out, isn't it? So that's a really good one, just down the bottom there. So, and again, you can put them in front of each other, different skin tones, different sexes. So you can have so much fun with this. Tell the story the way you want it told, or just offer people who ask you to make cards for them, offer them the chance of choosing the outfit and the profession that that person does for their career or does for their hobby. 231108, your item number. This is the last show for today, by the way, and remember this price is only active until Monday. Come Monday, that price, that discounted price, goes back up to $99.99. So it's still saving about 20 odd pounds, but if you order it today, you're going to get that extra 10% off, taking it down to $89.99. And while you're at it, if you do want the all in a day's work perfect papers, it's 300 GSM cardstock, but all these colorways here are the perfect coordinated colors to go with the artwork. So when you see all the card blanks that have been matted and layered, you'll see that all of these colors really come into their own. So a lot of you, I know, religiously, whenever a collection comes out, always put the perfect papers in with it because it just makes sense, really. $14.99, 231111, the item number. And if you're watching us in America and ordering, it's $4.95 shipping and handling for the main collection. If you're putting in something heavy like the perfect papers or pro print, you're looking at a maximum of $14.95, no matter where you are in the US. Right, Dawley?
Okay, so this time we're going to make a large card, okay? So don't worry, this is like an 8x8 one. 2 pieces of the 300 GSM cardstock off the website, so you've got those as well. I'm just going to move this up a little bit so you can see. There you go. Sorry, I'm not as big as Carl, I'm not as tall, so my arms aren't as long. So let's just move that up so you can see now. Now with this one, we'll take an ½ inch and just scored it to make a hinge on our card. So sometimes when you've got bigger cards, you know, and you want one, but you haven't got an 8x8, you can make your own. Just 2 sheets of cardstock and you'll be fine, okay? So all I'm going to do now is take these and put these together like so, and then all I'm going to do is just crisp that together, and then this will act as the hinge on our card, so we've got that beautiful effect on there.
Becky Hummel says, I definitely need this collection
You
in
do
capital
need,
letters.
it's
You do
a need, yeah, it's a need,
I've never
honestly.
seen a collection like it.
I haven't. In all the years we've been doing this, I've not seen anything as comprehensive as this. Now this is your perfect papers. We're using this beautiful tone of blue on there as well. I'm just going to mat and lay that on there. It is on foam pad, so it's giving it that height and dimension off the page already. Then I've got the lighter shade of blue, and look how beautiful these mix and match together. But as always with the Perfect papers, the top quality, they're 300 GSM, so they're a good weight to be able to use on your cards, and obviously for boxes and things like that. But for this, you imagine making a little gift box if somebody's going off to the army, and you're making them a little brag book and, you know, photos in and things. This would be fabulous. Now, super big height on the foam pads. I would say a massive thank you to Carla and the team, because they've done an amazing job with this show. So thank you for your help and support.
Thank you for stepping in too.
Well, you know, last minute sometimes, you know, I always get the back phone, the emergency call, but I love it, you know I do. And, you know, it's very close to my heart using the products from Carnation, so I do like to do it. Now with this one, like I said to you before, don't be frightened to let it hang over the edge sometimes. Don't always think, oh, you know, I've got to trim it, I've got to make it exact.
Put those side by side. That could be like the archways at Buckingham Palace or a
Definitely.
stately home or something, couldn't it?
That's it, you could do that. It could just be a window, or don't forget as well, if you start layering them together, you're going to get a different effect, because obviously then you could have all your images like stood on them like it was like a flooring. You take that bit, you know, like there.
Or it could be, if you trimmed it, it could be like a picket fence.
Yep, you could trim it down. That could be a fence. It could be train lines. Because what you could do, you could have one like that would be the tunnel. You could trim that bit down, and that bit would sit under.
Oh yeah.
And then that would be like your train track up to it. So you could, there's lots of different ways of using this. They are incredible. So remember that, you know, or the team up at Carnation Crafts do an amazing job. So what I'm going to do is glue these down, but I am going to leave this bit without glue on, because so I can tuck my little characters underneath. So a little bit of gluing and sticking, using my everyday glue. I'm using that on there. But while you're on there, get your everyday glue, stock up now while we've got the sales on, and also get your cut tidy, because that is a fabulous product to be able to use when you die cutting. Any machine out there, you can use it. It just acts as a magic layer in there when you're cutting, for static, to collect all the bits, and also to make your cutting crisper than
cut
ever.
tidy is, now I know how to use it properly,
Yeah.
is a revelation. You won't see die cutting in the same light again. It just cuts down on all the mess, gives you a great result, and it's reusable. So it's on the website. I think it's on sale at the moment as well, for Black Friday. So stock up on that. A4 and A5 available, I think.
Oh, I've scoured more websites. I tell you, last night in the early hours of this morning when I woke up looking for my deals.
You love a bargain.
Oh, I do like a bargain. So I've ordered all my fragrances and things like that, all my crafty stash. So I'm on it, Dave. I wanted to make sure I get all the crafty deals that are out there. And there is a lot on the, obviously, the Carnation Craft website. So have a look on there.
Yeah.
Just popping this onto here. See with that one, I've moved that one. Let's just, so that's a good thing about this glue. You can just...
It gives you a minute or two, doesn't it?
It does. You've got a bit of wiggle room, which sometimes you always need. So never press it down totally till you... Don't commit to the stick, Dave, until you're sure.
Never.
Never, ever. So now I've got my little characters. So what I want to do is then just tuck them in underneath, okay? So that's why I wanted to put these in afterwards. That's why I didn't put any glue on this bit.
Right.
So I've got that wiggle room. So again, put it in. And then if you do forget the little shoes like I did, you're not going to see it. So let's just add this under here like so, and add our little character in there, so he looks really great. Then I'm going to take the next one on there as well, but like I say, nice because you've got different skin tones in there. You can add to this as well, so really, really nice. So just tuck that little lady in there. So this could be a wedding card for two people who's in the army. That's what I was thinking.
Could be, yeah.
Yeah, so we can do that. So next up for you, then we're going to dress our little character. A little bit more glue. Like I say, you don't need a lot with this glue. It's got a high water content and a low water content, sorry. So it dries very, very quickly. You haven't got to think, oh, you know, I've got to let it dry. I've got to do different things. This will work.
I'm just thinking,
simply.
you know, if you went out today to go to a shopping centre or a card shop, high street, wherever,
rude,
and you went to a card shop to try and look for a card that's got a policeman on it, or a soldier on it, or a gardener on it.
Or like you say, a passing out card or something like that, you wouldn't
find
get it.
You just would not find it. They don't produce them. So this is something really, really different and unique, I think.
Definitely. And it shows that there is a lot of people, because obviously a lot of the ideas the team come up with, but a lot of it as well is from customers that say, oh, I need this or I need that. So obviously it's down to customer demand. So a lot of you are asking, and especially because you make and sell your cards, which a lot of you do, you need that, shall I say, that library of images to be able to make the most incredible cards. And if you haven't got it, you're missing out. Don't miss out. Don't have that FOMO, fear of missing out. Make sure you have got you know, what you need in your imagery bank with your cards to be able to make the most fabulous cards.
Savvy Crafter on YouTube, hello to you.
Hiya.
Savvy Crafter says, I bought 12 more packs of Cut Tidy and some
bless you.
dies an hour ago.
Well
Hey,
done.
taking advantage of the Black Friday deals. Nice one,
Especially
Savvy
with Cut
Crafter.
Tidy, because it's not going to go off.
No.
It's not one of them things you've got to think, oh, you know, you just get it, you save it, and you put it away. Like I say, it's definitely something that I always invest in because it's a great product, that is Cut Tidy. Well done, you. So you can see there, just put a little hair on.
If something that you normally buy regularly is on offer, whether it's coffee at the supermarket or whether it's Cut Tidy on our website, you stock up, don't you?
You do, even if you think, oh, I've got 2 in the cupboard. When it's on offer, you just get it.
Yeah.
You don't want to miss out, and you want to save it because that's being more cost effective. We like that. So use this. Oh, I'll spend hours on website this afternoon. I shall have a little look on. I'll be like, oh, come on, Miss Tasmin, help me, assist me with my tippy tappy, and she will assist me to do that. Like I say, use your ball tool. You've got all the cutting lines on here to give that dimension and shape on there. You can do that, but obviously I'm going quite quickly. I know I am because I want to get lots of demos and show you lots of different things. So a little bit of glue there, a little bit of glue there. Like I say, I don't use a syringe, I'm sorry, but that's how I roll. I prefer to be able to do it so I can tuck elements in and I can do that. So I'm going to do 2 up like that to decorate the top of my card. So again, overhang. We've got overhang here, but you can see it gives it a different balance and a different structure when you're doing that.
Well, Karen Freer, hello Karen.
Hiya,
She said
Karen.
bought it Monday.
Fab.
Obviously you saw it on Hobby Maker on Monday. Got it Thursday, now going to
Wow.
play. This is brilliant.
Oh, well done you.
Alison says you could put Velcro dots on the kids and then the kids can chop and change the outfit.
Yeah.
Yeah, you could do.
Yeah, you could do that. Or like we said, if you've got any of that tack de blue stuff, you
yeah.
could put little bits on it. Kids could have a go with that. You know, it just depends what you want to do. So I'm just tucking those in behind. And then what I am going to do is I'm going to drape this way. Because they're going upwards, I want the drape downwards as well. So it looks like a wedding card. So you've got the layer of the bouquet there. You've got all that detail under there. And then that builds that up. And then one of the flowers, I like to just crease mine around my finger as well as the ball tool. So it just depends what you like. And I'm going to add that on there. And sometimes I don't always stack it in the same place.
Yep.
I'll stack it slightly offset because again it gives it that feel. So hopefully you can see from that it's beautiful. You've got that design and that elements. Then as I turn this round to the front, you can see now you've got a real stance of a card and very, very beautiful there. That's
Stunning.
just sliding. I do apologise, that's just sliding a little bit because the glue's still wet. Always let yours dry.
Let me show you another way of using that archway. Obviously, that looks like a doorway or something there with Dawn. But on this one that Vera's done, the way she's done it, it actually makes it look more like a window. But look at this. There's a baker in the background and a farmer on the foreground there as well. But using those peonies to great effect, using again to the best and then the word gardener, all of that, including the backgrounds, remember, are on the website to print off right now. If you do want the peonies in brand new colours, they're in the sale at the moment. We've got the dies available for $14.94, and then of course you can print off the artwork in new colourways on the website too, because they go so well with the main collection. But isn't that lovely? Nice one, Vera. Really beautiful card, that one. Let's do a few more. This one is Your Special, and this is by Barbara Trebwell, another one of our great design team. So those big words really do stand out, or big letters really do stand out well. And you can say what you want to say in the way you want to say it. Here we've got maybe someone who's into their allotment or gardening. Barbara Trebwell's done this. You're amazing, complete with a watering can, pitchfork, straw hat too. Good luck, this one. Now this could be someone who maybe is into polo or equestrian events, that sort of thing, with the helmet on. Let me just move my tablet out of the way so I can get this one as well. Love this. Where I live, down on the south coast, we're near a lake, and we're constantly having loads of fishermen walk past the end of our garden every day. They're just absolutely obsessed by it, and it's fantastic. But there we are, look. Complete with the messenger bag over the shoulder, toolkit, fishing rod, off for a day's fishing. The world's best fisherman. All of that then you can print off right now at carnationcrafts.co.uk, free of charge. Because I know whenever I order anything, I'm so impatient. I want it yesterday.
Yeah.
But that's where Carnation are really good, because you'll probably get it tomorrow, if not tomorrow the next day, if you order it now. But all the artwork's there for you to print off straight away.
Exactly. Should we do another demo,
Go on
Dave?
then.
I'm in the mood to make
I know you
cards because I like this kit, so it's easy. Now, again, we're doing a large 8x8 card, but what I'm doing this time is we are deviating slightly. I'm going to be using elements from the other collection, the attache, oh sorry Dave, the attache case. So I'm going to be using this. So we're going to be using this element and the circular one. Sorry, Mr. Dave, I'm throwing cards at him now.
I'm used to it.
He's used to it with me. Now again, 2 pieces of cardstock, cut it to 8x8, 300 GSM off the website. Beautiful crisp white cardstock, heavy weight, so ideal for your card blanks. Red liner tape. So this is then going to make sure that it's construction, it's going to hold very tight. So we're going to put that onto there. Then I've got the perfect papers. Now check these beautiful papers out.
Dotty ones.
Yeah, fine, a very fine dot on there that looks really sophisticated. And then you've got that beautiful blue. You know, like you can get the, is it the Oxford blue shirts that are like this colour? It looks like that, doesn't it?
Yeah,
That's what it reminds me of. So if you're wanting something a bit fancy, this could be the one for you. And really, really great. Like I say, I think Nick and the team have outdone themselves this time. They've done a phenomenal job with the artwork because it is so clever. And it's one of them that you think, this is not going to date either.
No.
Do you know what I mean? You can mix it, you can match it. You've got the little people in there, so you can make them whatever you want.
And there's the perfect papers. Look, you get 48 sheets, really generous, 300 GSM for £14.99, 231111. And if you're buying that with the main collection, it will be free P&P in the UK. If you're buying it in the US, your maximum shipping and handling will be $14.95.
Now this one is like a beautiful cake. It's got lots of layers, it's got height, it's got dimension in between. So all we've done is gone down in sizes, okay? So we've done the blue, we've done the spots, and now we're giving ourselves a white frame.
Gorgeous.
But what we've done is the elements of, I'll show this again so you can see, we've taken the elements that are obviously here, but we've cut it twice, so we've cut it plain.
Yeah.
So you can see already, you could make yourself a gatefold card with that.
And
They could be there.
You've got at least, what, 2 or 3 layers for matting and layering there as well.
Exactly.
So.
And then you've got your decorative layer. So all we've done is cut 2 of those. So that will layer over the top. But like I say, you imagine you hinge these and then you've got an actual gatefold card. So different frontage to it. So different elements you're going to be able to mix and match.
So it's not just going to make an attache case.
No, no, that's it. So with this as well, obviously we are going to sit this on to here like so. So this is just going to sit beautifully on there, and then we're going to have this expanse on there too. So again, just let's make sure I've got the card, that's it, the right way round, because knowing me, it could be an Australian card today. I put my trousers on back to front, as I told you earlier Dave, this morning.
Dawney couldn't work out why she got pockets in the front of her jeans. It's because she had them on back to front.
Can I just say, they are the pulley-on ones, so that's why, in case anybody thinks, well, she's a bit daft, did she not know with a zip? There's no zip.
A lot of give.
Yeah.
Stretchy.
Yeah, but there was laughing the heads off at me this morning.
It's something I do.
I was like, what is wrong with these jeans? They don't fit right, they don't feel right, and come on back to front. So I feel a bit like these people that you can dress up different. I felt I had a different dress up day.
Did you suss that before you got to work?
Nope. I was at work and I was trying to put my pass for the doors in my pocket. And I thought, well, all my trousers have got pockets because I put my pass in my pocket and then, and then I thought, oh, they're on the front, and I couldn't work out. And then I went in the change room, got changed, and came back out.
Love
it was very funny. But yeah, it's just one of those mornings. Now I'm putting plenty of glue out, so this is just me because it dries very quick under the lights. So I'm going to do it that way. You can squeeze it out, but I ain't got time. So all I'm going to do now is take my little applicator, dab on a little bit of glue, and just add this on. You don't need a lot because you don't want it all going out and everything. And do remember, you can always go underneath afterwards and put little extra bits on. But it's always better to use less because then you can put more on. If you put more on, you can't take it away.
And it's worth pointing out that although lots of you tune in religiously for these shows on our own TV channel, Carnation Crafts TV, you can go to Carnation Crafts website at any time you like. It's there 24/7. So as long as things are in stock, you can order it. By the way, the tiny lights are back in stock as well. They've been out of stock for a little while. You get 2 8 LED strings and 2 16 LED strings. They're on the website right now, back in stock, and they're perfect for illuminating your cards and also for the Christmas season too.
Well, it's like with this, if you wanted to and you cut the panels out and didn't put a solid, you could put the little lights behind it as well, so you could illuminate it.
Vellum.
You could put vellum, then you could
vellum
put the
will work.
little lights. If you were doing this as panels on a box or a lantern, the little lights. Or, shall I tell you what my favourite new thing is, Dave?
Go on.
Don't get these very often, but an empty gin bottle. You know how you can get some that are quite tinted,
Oh yeah.
And I put the little lights in it and put it on windowsill in my kitchen.
Oh,
So
that's
it
a
looks
good
bit bright.
idea.
Yeah, so if you've got a fancy bottle, you can do that
Yeah.
as well. But them lights look fab in them. So
Actually,
do grab some of
a
them.
friend of ours, who sadly isn't here anymore, had a favourite type of rum that he
Yeah.
used to like to drink, and the bottles were really fancy. And we've actually got a row of his bottles in our kitchen with
Oh,
lights
lovely.
in.
Yeah.
And every Christmas we have raise a glass to him, sort of thing.
That's nice.
Yeah.
This is what I mean. So you can make gifts
Yeah, you
within
can.
gifts.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Do that. Now, some of these elements, I can't honestly say I'm sure which collection these are from, but what I'm doing is doubling them up
Oh, they're
to
here.
give that. Oh, there they go.
Graceful
Thank you very
Grass.
much.
There you go. £6.49 for Graceful Grass, and that's also got its own artwork, its own vignettes, which is incredible. Look at that. That's amazing. You're going to use that so often.
You really are, because they are really, really beautiful.
It's only £6.49.
I know.
Sale,
That's a treat yourself price. That's what that's about. So all I'm doing is just fastening it because I want it to sit off and give it a bit of grandeur.
Makes it look like feathers now.
Yeah, it looks
Very
lovely.
nice.
But you imagine you could do that all the way. You could actually, say if it was in the centre, you could do that on the centre all the way around the card and then put that in the centre as well and dress it. So that, I
if you
like
cut
that effect as
If
well.
you cut that out quite a few times, you could even make that into a wreath.
Yeah, of course you could. Because what you could do is, because I'll show you. What you can do is actually bend it. So if you do that and crease it, you've still got your element to attach it, but then that gives it a bend. So then your next one, you do exactly the same, and that's how you make it into a wreath.
I like that.
Draw a circle, draw around a small side plate, and then that will give you your shape to be able to work it together.
Honestly, the potential for that die alone at £6.49 is immense. That's, if you've got a budget and you're thinking, I can't afford the main collection, treat yourself to the Graceful Grass. You can make so many things out of it for £6.49.
That's a Secret Santa prize present, that, because they think you spent a lot more money, believe you me. So that is one of them present prices right there. So just popping that onto there, we've got that, and we're using that on there. Then I've got the centrepiece. Sorry, this one's a little bit longer, but hopefully we'll have time to put in a different one, so I can do another demo. Good. We like that. So lots of demos today. We thought we'd treat you a little bit. I've gone a bit rogue, but you know, you have to sometimes. So then I'm adding the centrepiece in there. And the white on the white just looks so crisp. So don't ever be frightened to do that. Or like with this one, you could actually add a sash of ribbon underneath it before you put it down.
You could actually make that centrepiece into like a dream catcher.
Of course you could, yeah. You could hang little bits off there as well. You could do that. But you can see that once it's down, the shadow that throws is gorgeous. It looks a little bit like a stained window in a church. You've got a beautiful look. Now this is where then I can start layering these elements up again to start framing it. And hopefully you can see it's starting to come together. So let's add these onto here.
Don't forget the peonies are available in a new colourway now as well. You've got the pink ones there. I've got kind of greys and blues in front of me. So they're also in the sale, the artwork, if you want to have a little look on the website.
That's it. So I'm just shaping these a little bit because this is going to be my bottom layer, so I don't need too much on there. I just need the height on there as well. So already you can see, look how pretty that looks. This would work all year round as well. Please don't think it's something that's got to be used just at a certain time. I'm just going to take my ball tool and just shape this a little bit. And obviously by doing that, we're breaking the fibres and it's just softening everything up. Turn it over, and then I always kind of do the middle bit back in. So it's like sunken but still elevated. So try it using it like that, and then you'll get a better effect on your cards. So just quickly just run that round. Obviously if you're at home, take a little bit more time. But I'm just doing this, show you technique, but to get it done quickly so you can see how to get your inspiration, put your cards together. But do go on Facebook, join the groups, because there's lots of inspiration from the design team on there to give you that, you know, that knockout, that wow factor.
And they're all a friendly
Everything's on
lot too.
They are. None of them bite. So you can have a look on there as well. And obviously Carla's always on social media, posting, letting you know. So it's a great place to be if you want to know when the next launches are and everything else. Do have a look on there as well. So I'm just layering these up. Let's 3D these up. But look how this is coming to life. It's really pretty. I like this.
Yeah.
So I'm just staggering these. I'm doing one on each side, top and bottom, and that's going to add that onto there. Maybe I could put one in the middle, but I think it's too much. I quite like it
I love it like that.
crisp like that. But again, landscape, portrait, you can do whatever you want. But
That's
hopefully
stunning. I mean,
you can
again,
see how beautiful that is by changing the elements up.
if that was in a card shop again, that would cost a fortune. You'd expect to pay an awful lot of money for that, but once you've got the dies, and remember we're using the peonies and we're using the beautiful grass as well, that's also on sale at the moment. That's all on the website. We didn't use a character on that one.
No.
You don't need to use the character all the time, but we did use, of course, the attaché. Where is it? The attaché card shape. There we go. So using that centerpiece and just using a couple of the outside elements. It doesn't have to be a case every time, but you've got all the attachments in there if you want to make it into a case. And that's today just $39.99. And you can sell little attaché cases completely empty, which people can put gift tags in, or little gifts. Maybe you make things, maybe you crochet little things. They can go in there possibly as well as a gift. But yeah, great price for so much metal and so much imagination. $39.99. Now, hopefully we've got enough time to do one more quick demo, if that's all right.
We're going quite quick. Again, this time I'm using one of the arch shaped ones from the main collection, but showing you again how you can use the grasses we were showing you and your floral elements. So cutting this out, I've cut the base out twice and then the next layer once. Perfect papers for this one, we've used those. This has just got like 1/2 inch on there. Fold that over. That's my score line. That's literally my crease. So my card will then open. So you can make all your cards. You might have scraps of cardstock left over from a different piece, and they're just the right size to make this. And these look good as well if you punch a hole in it before you fasten them together and have them like with little photos on, so you can make like a little book out of it. Again, top layer. Use your foam pads. If you look at your cards and think, oh, they're a bit samey and everything else, sometimes it can literally, because you've not got the different heights on your card, and you'll feel that it's just not sitting right with you.
Yeah.
And you'll realise it's because you need that dimension on there too.
It's amazing the difference that makes, actually.
Yes. So I've taken one of the floral elements.
The peonies.
Yep, and I'm just going to pop this underneath this one. Now, because I'm doing it this way, I just want to make sure I can kind of centralise it a little bit. I've still got time to wiggle it because I've not pressed it all down if I need to just move it in shape a little bit. But I'm putting the frame over the top. So this could look like a walled garden, like a doorway, you know, like you get the gates and the doors into a walled garden. This could now look like that. So now you're taking it onto a different level.
I mean, also, lots of people get married in kind of archways like this.
So or an arbour, or
yeah, exactly. It could be a wedding card as well.
Yeah. Oh, there you go. So we can do this. A little bit of glue on there. Oh, there we go. So I'm going quite quick. Do take your time at home and just, you know, just enjoy the process and just, you know, get it exactly how you want. But I'm doing this onto here. So this now is going to sit on there.
Yep.
And you can see how beautiful. Just pull that in shape.
Is that artwork, or is it just
This is
embossing?
artwork. No, this is artwork. That's embossed, and but look how already you've got all those different shapes on it.
Yeah, love it.
Then you've got this element that I'm going to put on the top. You could put a sentiment on there if you wanted to.
So that's actually the handle of the attaché, isn't it?
Yep, you can use it as a handle, or you can use it as, you know, a happy birthday banner. Yep, you can do whatever you want. So add that in, but I like that because it sits there and it dresses that beautifully. Now, what I'm going to do now is take the grasses, and these are a must, because bear in mind, if you cut these in a copper colour cardstock, it would work autumnal. You could use it Christmas time.
But the impact it gives to the project you're working on is immense, and it's only £6.49. I can't get my head around that.
It's like a fluidity as well. You've got that little bit of fluidity, which I like on my cards. I don't like everything to be flat. Like, all I've done is glued it there and there. The rest of it is still...
got freedom, yeah.
Yes. And I do think, especially with your cards nowadays, it is nice to have that. And like with this, at the end of the day, it's a piece of cardstock or a piece of paper you're using. Just give it dimension, shape it a little bit, and then you'll find, look at that, it's like you're looking into that. It's beautiful.
And don't forget, we always print on Pro Print paper. So if you want to get your Pro Print and all those other essentials that you need to buy on a regular basis, go to the Carnation Crafts website now, because it's the Black Friday. It is actually Black Friday today. So go on the website and see those deals. Many things have got up to 35% off things that you need on a regular basis. So check that out.
And I'm triple layering this, okay? So we've got 3 layers. We're going all out. We're going big, or we're going home, Dave.
Hey.
So there you go. But look how gorgeous that is. That could go in a box frame. You could use it for different things. But look at how dimensional that is. So again, you can see it's all really nice on there.
Brilliant. Okay, so we've done some amazing cards.
Yes.
We'll show you all 3 of the cards that Dawn's actually done in the show today. First one, featuring, of course, the characters, which is what it's all about. The all in a day's work. You can now dress up your characters, male, female, light skin tones, darker skin tones. It's everything that you could possibly wish for in all the uniforms and all the outfits for different occasions. So, yeah.
But look how
stunning.
these, don't miss this die for the price that it is. Pop it in your basket because
Can
look
I
how
have
it's
a
dressed.
favourite?
Yeah, I have to say that I'm thinking that would work for ears of corn.
It's the grass.
Yeah, if you've got the little mice dies from Carnation Crafts, that would work as like corn and things like that. But you can see how different the archway. We've made it more floral in that one. This one, obviously, like a wedding card, and then just adding it in there just
but
looks
it's the grass
magic.
that's made that, and that die is £6.49. But if you want to go for, there it is, the 220425, add that into your order. Great that we've got that available now, and there's even artwork vignettes for that as well. Now, the All in a Day's Work, this is the collection. It's 231108. You're going to get Dressed for Success 1, Dressed for Success 2, and you're going to get Words of Admiration as well. Now, it's all about positivity. It's all about celebrating someone's new career, someone's job, someone's anniversary in a job or whatever, someone's retirement maybe. So to have the characters, to have the outfits, the dressing up, the hats, the beards, the different hairstyles, the accessories for indoor work, outdoor work, you've got virtually everything covered there. There's very few jobs I can think of that aren't actually taken into account here. And all of the artwork to go alongside this is on the website right now. Just go to carnationcrafts.co.uk and go to downloads and free downloads, and then just put in All in a Day's Work. If it's not the first thing you see, just put in All in a Day's Work in the search box and all of this will pop up. And then you've got access not only to the artwork for the dies, but you've also got access to all of this artwork as well, with every different type of job you can think of, all in alphabetical order, which makes it really nice and simple. And you've got these wonderful kind of out of focus slightly backgrounds, which makes what you put on the front of it really pop, but gives it total reality and depth.
It does. These look absolutely fabulous. And honestly, if you're still sat on the fence and you're umming and ahhing, this could be a collection that grows with you. It's literally one of those that will just take off, because once people see what you do with it, they will want cards made with this, and that's what it's all about.
And you can print them off as many times as you like. So you've got lounge scenarios, office scenarios, kitchen scenarios, and they're all free. So you can print those off right now. And your dies, if you order them today, may even get to you by tomorrow, because as far as I know, the postman arrives about 2 o'clock to pick up your orders. So if you're getting quick, you might just be lucky to receive them tomorrow. If not tomorrow, by the next day. Dawn, I've loved today.
I've loved today.
It's been great to see you.
It has. And can I just say, I'm back on Wednesday at 11 and 1 with just a little bit of pure and simple.
Okay. Hello.
Clean and simple. I'm singing clean and simple.
Not pure.
Well, it will be. They're pure and beautiful.
And I'm back a week on Monday with a brand new collection as well. So we'll see you very, very soon. We'll send your love to Carla, because you've all been messaging in. I'm sure she'll be on the road to recovery very, very soon. Thank you, Taz.
Thank you, Taz.
Thank you for watching. Thanks to the guys at Carnation.
Yes.
Enjoy the rest of the afternoon.
Bye.